So Lady Rhea, death. Okay. Guess where it opens up to? Lady Rhea riding a horse.
Oh, yeah. And Damon, a.k.a. I want problems all the time.
Yeah, which is like, I don't think he really went out there to kill her. I think that just so happened to happen. You feel me?
Nah, he went out there for that body.
No.
Because he knew...
He just travel weird.
he just move around the city awkwardly.
He does, right? Am I tripping? Think about every interaction we've had with Damon. Does he not move weird as fuck?
Very unannounced.
He got that hood up.
All the time, nigga. He wants
I don't mean he wanted to kill her.
Nah, he was gonna kill her because that gives him not to fast forward, but he gets everything that was owed to her since they don't got an heir. That was calculated.
Maybe because so the reason I'm saying this because the book they don't give us any like real reason on how she died.
No, they just said she fell off a horse,
and broke her skull.
Yeah,
that's it. It was like paralyzed, cracked her skull type shit. That's how she died. Died like 6 days later or something. When she tried to get up and like go outside, try to ride the dragon, she didn't make it past the steps. That's how she dies, right? So to see it happen like this is like, I don't think Damon wanted to kill her, man.
He definitely.
It's just a loophole, a plot hole they found. It was like, boom, we gonna stick this in here
for cinematic purposes.
Yeah, and it makes sense because, like you said, he stands to gain a lot. You know what I mean? He gets a whole territory, a throne of his own, which is really what he wants.
You don't accidentally push a horse backwards.
You can't push a horse backwards.
I think he just startled the horse and it fell back.
Not because when it went up, I felt.
No.
I tripping?
Yes. Because he walked up, the horse was like scared of him off top. Didn't like his energy. And when he put his hand out, the horse was like, you saw it like back up. So when she like reached for her bow, when he reached for the horse real quick, was like, hey, what you doing? Cause we ain't never done that. It jumped up and fell backwards.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back and watch that because to me, I thought he.
He ain't strong enough to push a damn horse.
Right. Now the rock part.
Yeah, that was all him.
That
after she got another bar off, that was all him because she was serving that nigga when she was sitting on that.
It was the bar that hurt.
Yeah.
He's like, you never finished because you know that nigga got dick issues.
Yeah, he impotent.
So it's like, imagine hearing that. And he stepped like, bitch, you can't even move, whole ass bitch. Like, fuck you talking about? That's why your dick don't work. All right, cuz.
I ain't even come here for all this.
I gotta kill you now, bruh. I just came here to say what up. You're paralyzed. I'm going back home.
Yeah.
Your dick don't work,
Fit of rage.
Immediately.
Crime of passion.
Don't know what I just been through.
First stone he saw. He was like, say less. Now your head don't work. Like, you know, like stupid shit. But yeah, I don't think he didn't go out there to kill her, but you know, it'd be like that. Auto combo with Allison. My hair runs pretty good on this one.
Yeah, he about to leave, and Otto was like, "Look,
he got kicked out."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jazzy Jeff.
You need to leave.
Yeah, he wasn't about to leave. It was like, nigga, leave now.
He about to hop on the horse, and he told her, like, "Hey, get your affairs in order, get your shit together. You think this bitch is gonna do right by you? No, bitch, she gonna kill your kids, cause the motherfuckers is gonna be calling for your kids to take her place."
That conversation was a big thing for me.
Yeah,
because it solidified him as not like Littlefinger, but actually thinking a bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like him trying to be sneaky on some bullshit. It was no. They're gonna tear themselves apart if you do this.
I think that's the first time he was actually been like real with it. That we saw them have a real interaction.
It was also like a little bit of remorse because he put her in that situation because he
always
pushed her.
Be there.
Yeah, he pushed her in that, and now.
Because he always thought he was going to literally be able to steer the ship from inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can't do that when you're on the outside. That motherfucker get thrown overboard. You feel me? Like, niggas don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
So you think that was a mistake they tossed him?
I think the mistake was him pressing too hard.
Mm-hmm. He was doing a little too much.
I think that the king was going to live hella years. You know what I mean? Past that point of Aegon being born. You had time to do this. You didn't have to, like, smear her name in the dirt like that quick. You feel me? Like, wait, bro. Just wait a second. But he also saw that if she's made heir and the people are not going to follow her, she's going to kill her family to make sure there's no other people that can do that shit. Like, they don't have a choice. Which ain't too far from what Targaryens, like,
from what we know, that's...
My nigga, the Mad King, which come to find out, he wasn't that mad.
Yo, there's always two sides to a story.
He wasn't that mad. My nigga got played. It was like he got me fucked up.
I burned his bitch down.
Bro, he got played. Do you know the story of the Mad King? I'm sorry, I'm a sidebar for half a second.
That's cool. I briefly.
Just a real quick nigga story. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Niggas at war. On top, fighting the Robert Rebellion
Robert
and shit.
and them.
And Robert going crazy out there. I watched like a 30-minute video.
He had the hammer.
Robert going stupid. He only lost one time. And then they had to backtrack and they went back in, right? Whatever. They finally get to King's Landing where the Mad King is, right? And it's like hella armies joined up with Robert now because they know the king about to lose. So niggas that came up. That's why they call my nigga the what's the nigga who got his throat slit by Arya in the dinner. They killed the family at the Red Wedding.
Shit, I can see it. Hold on. Oh, the phrase.
The Frey. They call them niggas the late Freys because they popped up at the very last second of the battle. Whatever. So they got hella armies outside of King's Landing right now. The nigga like King like, oh my god, I hope we can win this shit. Woo. He see the Lannister, oldest Lannister.
Jamie?
Oldest one. What's the old granddad?
Oh, Tywin.
See Tywin outside the gates. It's he like, yo, Tywin came to help because he's always been on my side. So he opens the gates up. Tywin immediately start killing people. Inside the city wall. Killing and raping everything. Even though that's where he's from. Jamie is the top of the King's Guard. Like, this is his people.
He watching.
His dad came in there and immediately started slaughtering shit. The king is like, well, you got me fucked up. The king is like, you got me fucked up, nigga. I killed everything in this bitch. Light this shit on fire, nigga. That's all he did. And Jamie was like, no, you're not finna kill my dad and them. Like,
that was more personal, yeah. For sure.
So he stabbed him in the back. Mad King wasn't that mad, cuz.
Nah,
Nigga was losing the war downstairs. Got played at the end, thought he had help. Nigga came in and started killing shit. I was like, hold up. No, he's not crazy.
Nah.
My nigga was salty. My nigga was bitter. He's not, no, he's petty. To call him mad is crazy.
Right.
To call him mad is nuts.
Yeah.
You are right.
He got played and was like, okay, burn everything, cuz. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
No.
nigga.
He wasn't
No.
crazy. He just
Like
got
that
his
shit
feelings
on-
hurt. Yeah.
By a nigga who thought was down with him. Like,
His
crazy,
bank.
what's crazy is
he started making guess like, come on in, cuz.
I saw a
Nigga,
video.
immediately. I was like,
I
oh.
saw a video about how Rhaenyra's end comes. Ugly.
Don't say it. Don't
Nasty
say
work.
it. Don't say
Yeah.
it.
And they talk
I tried
about
to-
it.
I tried to
They
keep
talk
it away.
about it in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What's
They do?
what's the little ugly
Little girl's
motherfucking name?
No,
The little ugly motherfucker, the king.
Joffrey.
Joffrey
Uh-huh.
is walking around with some little beer in the crypt, and he like,
Says
oh,
it.
this is where
Yep.
Rhaenyra's remains are, and then tells her what the fuck happened.
Word.
They also bring it up in the Dance of the Dragons right before they burn the little girl, and the Onion Knight has to leave, and she's talking about the Dance of the Dragons book. That's what she's literally describing exactly what the fuck is happening. Quick, it's like 30 seconds of her just talking about it.
That's fire.
But it's literally like everything
It's
you
nasty
know
work.
what happens. Yeah.
Nasty work.
Nasty.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm
Shout
gonna
out
watch
to
those
Shady.
clips.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that shit is so
Yeah.
her ending is because I know. It's salty too. She thought she was cool. Like she was like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna be up out of here. Yeah, alright.
Will we see it this season?
No, fuck no.
No.
We're not gonna see
no,
this shit
no.
for like another 4.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't say they're bringing them back for season 2.
There's so much story that we don't see right now as far as like setup. Like they got so much story left, bro.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
where we stop? at?
Seasick. Why my nigga didn't fly?
Oh yeah, this nigga with the worst
Imagine
immune
having-
system in the realm.
Imagine having
Well,
dragons
he-
and not flying.
Well, he was sick anyway, and none of the maesters, none of that shit was working.
Yeah, niggas trying to
Them
figure it
niggas
out.
is just throwing shit at the wall. Like, well, maybe if we.
They probably didn't see leprosy or like that, especially that high up. Like, if niggas were leopards, like, bro, just get the fuck out of here. You go to the flea bottoms. You know what they call it? The flea bottom.
Flea bottom.
Flea bottom, cuz. What the fuck is you doing here? Like, get the fuck out of here, you sick ass nigga. Like,
Yeah, that nigga is.
so yeah, you don't know how to deal with leprosy. Niggas still don't know how to deal with leprosy, I feel like. Remember the Bible, leprosy was like one of the top things that kill a nigga? Mm-hmm. It was leprosy. You get stoned. I remember stone was
Stone was a big deal.
You feel
That
me?
was an event.
Crucifixion was a big deal.
That was more common than I thought
Yeah, and just
growing
Jesus.
up.
But yeah, seasick. My nigga can't, nigga can't travel.
Yeah.
Traveling to the house of Valorian or High Tide.
Yeah.
Nope, the king don't greet him, which is some bullshit. Let's see.
That was a power move.
Lord Larry's combo with the queen. Oh, dry snitching. Oh, no, it's Owen.
Oh wait.
Oh no, that's Queen. Yeah, Queen Alicent.
On that boat, did we already talk about? Oh wait, we talked about that last time. Never mind.
What happened?
About the Sir Cole, but we talked about how that went down.
Oh yeah, that nigga. She
He
made
just saw it.
She made that nigga a whole side piece.
Which that's not how it goes in the book either. In the book, she actually fucks with Sir Heron Strong. You know who that
Right.
is? Sir Heron Breakbones. That's what they call my nigga. And Sir Heron Breakbones is the new hand's son.
That's the big motherfucker that scooped her at the end of the episode when the
Big
kerfuffle
Stepper?
broke out.
That's the
And
big
that nigga
step.
went
That's
down
the-
there, and that nigga went
Yes,
down there
sir.
like, get the fuck out the way,
That's
bitch.
Sir
Get
Heron Strong.
Word.
Breakbones. That's what's his name's son, who was like, no, King, I don't think my son is a good fit for it. But
The
you
homie.
should.
yeah,
He's the
yeah.
new hand now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's his son.
Oh,
That's his,
okay.
like, yeah. I don't think we're there yet, though. We gotta,
Nah.
yeah. So,
Big step.
yeah, little Crowley's King convo about the last names. Oh, the bartering.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, the black dude was like, who last name they gonna have? And the king was like, all right, I tell you what, my nigga. They can have the Valerian name, but anybody who sit on that motherfucking throne when they have heirs, Targaryen.
Flat the fuck out.
Yeah, and that's just that on that. And
Which-
he was like, oh, all right, whatever.
Which is a good trade.
Yeah,
Because
whatever.
he on his way out, as everybody can see.
That's
Yeah.
a good trade. So now you got a Valerian on top, and you ain't got to worry about Targaryen running over or taking over till, like, you know.
Yeah, and then we see Ray and the prince on the beach, and she was essentially just like, look, my nigga, I know you like dick, and I like dick.
I did not pick that up. In my mind, racism is so prevalent in my mind. They're talking about white and black. She don't like him because he black. She don't like him because he white. In my mind, this man had to do with that nigga sucking dick.
I knew because the scene before that is the black guy and his wife talking, and
I thought that was a scene after, right? That was a scene
Is
before.
this- yeah.
That's a scene right
Yeah.
before.
because it's the black dude, and he like, oh,
No,
this
that's right
is-
after.
this-
That's right after.
Is it right
That's
after? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I put it all together. Like they were talking, and I was like,
I didn't.
they got different
I
tastes.
didn't. As soon as they said that, I was like, he'll grow out of it. I was like, oh, that nigga gay.
Yeah.
Then the next scene was him with his homie. On the sand with the weakest punch I've ever seen
Yeah.
thrown.
Yeah, the
Nigga, you are a
awkward-
dragon rider. You don't throw a punch like you know how to throw a punch, bitch ass nigga.
yeah, yeah.
You right. You
So-
right. But he's a dragon rider.
We see that shit. Then we see back on the boat
Trash.
again. Ray turns Sir Kristen Cole to the side piece. And that nigga was like, well, bitch, we can go eat oranges and cinnamon. And she was like, nigga, I'm the throne. What you
see
mean?
where I'm at?
You say you want me to leave here for some fruit?
Some fruit and spices. Nigga, you see how sick my daddy is. This nigga got about 10 more days.
Which is crazy because, like, I think his main thing was trying to do that was trying to get his.
He was trying to get
respect
away.
back
Yeah, he
or
was
his-
trying to get away and find
his
a
honor
respectable way.
But how would running away with the queen?
Because they can go somewhere else and get married and then live a respectable
But
life
niggas-
away from that.
But niggas know who that she is. She's not like unknown.
Again, nigga, when the love is in your brain, you're not
you'll
thinking
see
logically.
that,
You're
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah, you're stupid.
He
Okay.
like-
That whole episode, that nigga had the whole.
He was sweaty.
That Targaryen box must have been fire. Because that nigga was strung out. He was just out there like.
Who do you think looked better, Daenerys or the new one?
Little Corliss's
No,
daughter?
no. I'm talking about what's Ray. Cause she in real life she's 22. I looked it up so we're allowed to have these conversations. Which one look better?
Yeah, what's up?
So the actress that plays Rhaenyra or who?
Millie Alcock or Daenerys Targaryen? The first one we saw, white hair, Emilia Clarke.
Oh, I'll take the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take the
I'm
first
taking
one.
the second one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Second one's like mouth is weird.
She got big teeth.
Yeah, I was about to say she got big ass teeth. Yeah,
Like they
that's not attractive to me. I'm not
fill up
gonna,
all of her mouth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything outside of that. But
I'm definitely taking the second. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I'll go a second.
I'm going second because Emily she's cute. I would never call her, cute. She just don't look the same without that white hair.
both of them don't look the same without that white hair, nigga.
No, but the second one looks better. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have
for sure.
trouble picking Amelia Clark up out of a lineup when she don't got blonde
Yeah, I
hair.
remember that movie. We
What
went
was,
to go
I,
see
what was I
it.
about to say? What else did we? Oh, we missed my nigga with the club foot talking to the queen. Dry snitching. Yeah,
Mr. Bull Rap.
yeah.
Niggas, he's the little figure that we should have been worried about. But he was like, in the book, he's like a spy. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And we should have picked that up when he sat down with the women.
And was listening to them. Yep. at the hunt.
Nobody picked that shit up.
Yeah, I just thought he sat down there because his excuse made sense.
Yes.
I'm not built for
No
hunting.
more about it.
Yeah.
But then you think about the conversation they had while they was there. What he did, he was looking at everybody wide-eyed, picking up all this information, not saying a word, and just keeping it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he can come with the information. And I hate how he dry snitch.
That nigga said.
Like, hey, you heard the Queen took a plan B?
Oh, I must have been wrong.
Yeah.
Princess,
sure?
Maester took her some tea.
The whole time she was like, "So what are you trying to say? Like, why are you talking?"
He was like, no, I just want to make sure we good, bro.
I said we good. Why you still talking to me?
Okay, hey, I'm just making sure.
Hey.
You
Nigga, leave me alone. But you know what I heard, right?
Then she call in Sir Christian Cole.
Oh my God.
The quickest dry snitch, nigga.
Kinda. He she baited him into that, even though
She was under the impression that Rhaenyra and Damon were together.
for sure.
So that's why that tea was brought.
Right.
So she was asking him, did Damon come in that room?
But if you go look at the scene now, she literally left it open-ended. 3 different questions.
For sure, she didn't know.
So
This is what I'm saying. All he had to say is, "My queen, can you elaborate?" Instead of spilling all your business.
She's elaborating, but she's like afraid to say. And in your mind, she's afraid to say because you're in the room because she knows that it's about you. And not to mention that nigga's honor and shit is like the highest that it could be as far as like
think about it, right?
To be the King's Guard.
He's high honor,
And this
right?
is the queen.
So if she knew,
This is the queen.
if she knew you broke that,
Yeah.
she would have asked you directly. It wouldn't have been a, well, maybe, could it be?
She didn't ask directly on the Damon thing. I feel like it'll be quicker to ask her directly on Damon than it would be for him. It'll be more awkward to ask him about.
She was trying to. Nigga, give her a chance.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga
She
jumped out
was,
the
she was
window.
right about to.
Bro,
she was about to say.
she wasn't. Go back and watch it now. It was only 3 open-ended ass statements.
And this nigga just confessed.
You know, mistakes happen. You feel me? You know, certain things that shouldn't happen. Well, you know, if it happens, it happens.
But I think
those 3 in a row, you like, nigga, damn, yes, I did it. Fuck. What more do you want from me? Like,
I think because he cut her off when she was asking the
on the
question.
3rd one.
Because
On
I
the
think
3rd
he
one.
wanted to talk to somebody about it so bad.
He did.
His
That nigga
feelings
was
were
so
so
again,
hurt.
Sure.
That nigga was
Like he
love
couldn't
drunk.
wait to tell
But
somebody.
he thought he was caught too. My nigga dead ass thought he
That's
was like,
that guilt.
in trouble.
And maybe it's just me. I'm not
That
gonna
guilt.
think I'm caught until you tell me we know what you did.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the evidence we have.
If you being
That shit was
interrogated,
wild.
let her finish her sentence.
That's what I'm
See,
saying.
I knew I stole. It was like I don't know nothing about that because camera.
Like,
Who did it? You feel me? You don't know.
I'm asking proper questions with you. Like, all right, this is how we need to be thinking.
But it was 3 long ass opening. And imagine how quiet that room is for that nigga. With lines and how long those sentences are like just drawn out. That was 10 seconds or 15 seconds just opening the statements probably felt like 10 minutes to him of just sitting in that guilt, wanting to talk to somebody about it, wanting to be like open and wanting to be like restore his honor in some way because that's what he cares about more than anything else. That's why he was trying to run away with Ray Ray. Also, like, let me get my honor back.
But then, because as a Kingsguard, you're not supposed to be sleeping with nobody.
Yeah, you take a vow of chastity. So again,
So
I'm
that
keeping that
guilt-
shit to myself.
It's guilt though, and it's not like a regular person asking you with information that you don't think that she has, because she's asking open-ended statement. Not even asking, just giving you open-ended statements, right there in front of you, so you know she has information. As much as you don't know how much she has, you know information has been given to her.
Immediately cooperating with the ops.
And not only that, you got called to her fucking quarters at night by yourself. And when you get there, she kicked everybody else out, nigga. Imagine the guilt. It's like, oh, I'm caught. He didn't even want to walk in. She had to be like, and he took 2 steps. And he was like, like, no, sit your ass down. You know what I mean? You really sit down. Cause he was like, fuck. All right, yeah, all right, cool. Well, you know, mistakes happen. She got to start pacing around this nigga on some interrogation shit. You know what I mean? Imagine that nigga probably felt like the lamp, you know, the hot ass light they put on the nigga. It had to felt so hot.
He was definitely on the first 48.
Come on, man. And it's just opening this thing. Now, of course, for sure, don't confess unless they put it in your hands.
Let them ask you a question.
Damn,
like,
you right. No, this me right here, for sure. No,
That's
right.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But-
As much as he was by himself and he felt the pressure, until they forced
Don't
me
crack.
to say that shit,
Don't crack.
I'm not saying that shit because one, I violated my shit and I know what the penalty is for that, which is they take your meat or they kill you.
Yeah, they killing you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and he the only one of his name too. Like he the only one for his
Yo,
comeuppance.
please don't torture me. Just kill me, man. I don't.
And she was like, nigga, you can go.
Just go.
You can go. So
Scarier. You ain't gonna answer my question?
So
imagine how scary that is for this nigga now.
then we see the king get back home and pass out in the motherfucking courtyard.
Before he even walk up the steps.
Then they flash to this nigga in a milk bath getting sick nigga treatments. The maesters is like,
chemo.
they looking through the
Yo,
book
fact.
like,
You see what color this nigga arm is? It's
Yeah.
grayscale.
yeah, that nigga got,
My fault, bro. I keep
he
putting
good.
on-
That nigga got the honeycomb arm. He got
That
the
shit is gross.
You know that's leprosy?
Mhm.
It's leprosy.
That nigga
It's
look
sick.
nasty. Talking to his boy like, how they gonna remember your boy?
Which, honestly, is a good question for him.
Maybe if I was a tough nigga, they would have
Because his legacy is kind of
fucked with me. And then
Yeah,
his boy
he just-
was like, niggas that are, he was like, motherfuckers that are tough wish they could live a peaceful reign. What are you saying?
Shout out to that nigga, man.
Just relax.
Yeah, because if you think about it, he ain't do nothing major. He just
has
maintained.
given, he has given solid advice every time you see him.
Hey.
Literally, like, bro, you talking nonsense. Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
And I get it, because you look at the kings that Robert Baratheon and shit he had to deal with.
Mhm.
The only thing this nigga got to deal with right now is his daughter don't want to listen to him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he more stressed about not having done anything during his reign than the actual reign itself, because it's basically choosing the heir. He been losing wives his whole reign.
Man, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's just rough for him.
Yeah, so we see that conversation,
Yep.
and then what's next?
Yeah, I was in Russian. Cole, yeah, he's stupid. King is dying. The wedding.
Yeah.
The wedding
So they had that
ceremony.
big ass party or whatever to celebrate,
Mhm.
you know, Ray and her cousin getting married.
Oh.
Motherfuckers is in there politicking
Varys?
heavy.
Varys? Valerian? Some shit like that.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
nigga is, but they in there politicking heavy. Her cousin's man thing picks up on the weird energy Kristen Cole giving, and immediately it's like, oh, that's the nigga she fucking.
Okay, we go a little bit too quick though. Damon comes in.
Oh, you right. Damon do walk in, and niggas
quick.
is like,
Like, a little late.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But he walk in, nigga King go down there showing love, which I don't think he can ever really get kicked out the kingdom. Nigga got exiled and popped up on him by
Nah,
himself.
he Targaryen. He move how he wants to,
He
which
literally-
allows him to move as weirdly as he
Yeah.
does.
So he
as we
moves
talked
weird.
about
I
earlier.
think we all agree. He just
Yeah.
moves weird. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he does.
I still think he killed her, but that's what me.
He just moves weird. No, he
So
did
he pull
kill
up-
her.
He
I don't
pull
think
up.
went there too far, though. You know what
They
I'm
get the
saying?
nigga chair at the end of the table. Then the king start, you know, doing his boastful speech shit, and then the queen show up and all repping her home colors.
Which is like a sign of war, which is crazy because all of them were in green.
But did we
But
talk?
her green was a little brighter.
Did we talk about how who was she talking to that like basically made her put on the green?
Oh, she got hella information from people.
She started putting shit together
Oh,
between
so
the shit
that
she
was
got
her. She
from
did it herself. Okay.
from the Big Stepper, and then Sir
Cole.
Kristen Cole. She just started putting shit together with what her father told her at the beginning of the episode.
This is literally.
But
So
what's
we just watched
crazy
her power up and
Is yeah, my lady hates Allison because she was
Really?
like, "This bitch is raggedy." You mad at Rhaenyra for moving weird, but you didn't tell Rhaenyra she was busting it down for her dad prior. You was going to keep that nigga company, and you know, mum's the word with that. But then
that's- But that's okay for sure. But that's not her fault either.
but it's again, it's interesting to see how we view her shit versus how another female views her actions.
Like, bro, you didn't say
Yeah.
nothing when you was
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. Yeah,
fucking her
Yeah,
dad.
you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
And then
now she is
when she
raggedy.
pull up, did you see her energy was different? She kisses the king, and then she looks at Rhaenyra, and usually it's Rhaenyra, princess, whatever. She was like stepdaughter. Good for you. You should be thankful.
And that's because
I said,
all
oh,
this information.
yeah.
All this information.
Yeah, because
she got.
she say that Rhaenyra's look like this bitch. She called me stepdaughter.
What is she talking about?
Yeah,
I thought we were better than this.
yeah,
But that's, she's upset.
she in the game now.
yeah.
Which I understand the perspective of not telling her about fucking her dad. Like, I get it. And she didn't fuck until, like, it was told, like, I'm marrying her. And it was like, hold up, nigga. She didn't know he was making that decision. Had no idea.
I don't know, but all just being there during that time
Hey, I'm
for
working
him
with your dad. Yeah, just.
after he just lost his wife, I feel like that could have been a conversation between them two. Again, I don't know how
I don't know how
a
that
wild
conversation
dynamic.
happened.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
I
your
felt
dad
like-
warned her, so I'm gonna go ahead and cry on my titties. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Be like, yeah, my dad told me to go fuck with your dad.
Yeah, that's kind. Yeah, but she was a pawn in all this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not looking at her like, oh, she raggedy. She was a pawn, and would literally just willfully go along with whatever her dad was doing.
Hey.
So to hate her for that is like,
So
come
she,
on, bro.
in my
How
eyes,
many
in this
people hate for listening to
episode,
their parents on
she
this show?
took those rose-colored glasses off and started,
Oh, yeah,
getting
she
herself
now-
into the game or whatever.
No,
So
now she different. And if you know her story,
mhm.
it's crazy. Oh, I can't wait till like season 3, where like you get to see her kids, and there's this nigga named Blood and Cheese. Yeah, there's 2 niggas that get sent in to go that do a hit on her daughter's kids. Can I tell you? Can I tell you real quick? Can
Yeah,
I tell you?
I'm
Can I tell
curious.
you? Okay, so when they get there, they tie up Allison, throw her in a room, just off to the side because it's in her area. You feel me? So that her daughter pulls in with her kids, 3 kids, right? And the daughter, the Blood and Cheese, basically grab her, like, all right, which kid you want us to kill? Yeah, right. And she was like, well, go with the younger because he doesn't know exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? Just take him on, whatever. The oldest is gonna be king sooner or later. They kill the oldest, like immediately, slit the oldest throat, leave. So then she goes to like a depressing spiral thing because she can't even look at the youngest now because that's the one she was supposed to sacrifice. You feel me? That was just walking around and shit. So she dies a terrible death. But that comes like season 3, season 4. We gotta go big. Y'all gonna forget. The book is net. Just go home, YouTube the story of the House of Dragons, whatever it is, Fire or whatever. Just Fire and Blood. Just YouTube it. It's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. They break down everything you're gonna see, and it's cool to see the pieces moving together. That's why I love it. But yeah,
So they're doing well with the show in regards to the text.
it's like little loopholes where Allison and Rhaenyra wasn't friends in the book. Rhaenyra was like 9, where Allison was 16, some shit like that.
Okay, so they weren't as
They
close.
weren't friends. Of course,
Which
the
understands
childbirth
why they
scene-
wouldn't have to have that conversation now.
that childbirth scene didn't happen like that. She just died during childbirth. It wasn't a C-section.
Yeah.
Damien killing the queen, as we saw in the book. Queen just died, forced back accident. There's a couple other things, but those are like the things that jump out to me. You know what I mean? She didn't fuck Sir Kristen Cole. Sir Kristen Cole turned her down, and she started fucking with Breakbones instead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So it's just little things, but yeah.
So yeah, they at the motherfucking thing, and they out there, you know what I'm saying, like you said, hitting the line dance and shit. Then Damon's wife's cousin, pull up on him like, "Hey, fuck, nigga, where I'm from, niggas pay for their crimes." And Damon said,
Say, hey, where you from? It's I own that now, right?
"Yeah." That nigga David looked at him, and all I heard was, "Bitch, better have my money when I get this."
I'll be here Monday.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I'm pulling up. Make sure
Yeah.
I got everything I need.
Yeah.
In the book, they don't get that nigga nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pull up and they basically just suck my dick from the back. What is you talking about? Hoe ass nigga. Then I'll let you see what happens after that. But
Okay.
You can kind of tell
I
that's
can
the
almost-
direction it's
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Because the way he even said it was like, yo, we gonna kill you, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
We gonna find out what you did and we gonna kill you.
Can
Yeah.
come around here no
I
more.
swear to God, we gonna spin the block on your pussy. I swear to God, ho.
Yeah.
We know you killed our baby. He was like, I'm coming for my money.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
what my nigga Booby off of American Gangster? He brought the tip jar.
10%.
Yeah.
It's on the phone, bro. He set the tip jar on the table.
Motherfucking
20%.
So yeah, they out there Cupid shuffling again. This is where the prince, the future, Rhaenyra's future husband, side piece, pick up on Kristen Cole's weird energy, tell him like, "Hey, I know who she was fucking with." So now we in the game. He pull up on Kristen Cole like, "Hey, look, my nigga, I know you was fucking with the princess." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Look
I'm fucking with the future king. So
Mr. Me Too.
why don't we just look out for him together? You know what I'm saying? Our secrets stay our secrets. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Which, if you don't know the story, that sounds like blackmail to me.
Yeah, for sure. Especially the way he pulled up on them.
Yeah, that sound like blackmail. If you think I'm about to be blackmailed by
Yeah.
back in them days, you sword swallow that. What?
So then,
What? I can say that because that was
good.
that was part of the Game
Yeah.
of Thrones reference.
They was gonna love that. They was gonna love that.
so
You got your fucking mind,
Then-
bro.
they out there still Cupid shuffling. Motherfucking Damon and the black chick that's grown up. They out there flirting, giving some weird energy.
Grown up, man. I tell
Then-
you what.
Damon slide past her after saying some slick shit. pull up on Rhaenyra talking crazy in Valerian, where niggas can't understand it.
Which I think that's their type of passion.
Yeah.
They do talk Valerian
Yeah.
a lot. to
Yeah.
each other.
That's their native tongue.
Yeah, and
But
then she was...
from the first meeting, they talk Valerian like literally
Yeah.
every conversation they have for
Yeah.
half a second.
Because
That would make me
Switch to
uncomfortable if I'm around them. Like, the fuck y'all
I
talking
think
about?
them niggas flirting, bro.
Because she told that nigga, like, he was like, is this what you want? This really what you want? She was like, fuck that. You know what I want. If you really about that life, kill the king. Take me. Make me your...
My dog, do you see the crazy in her in this moment? That's what really popped out on the screen more than anything else. When she was giving that little spiel, kill the king, take me to Dragonstone.
It got weird.
Take me for your wife. It was like, hold up, bitch, you crazy for real. Like, what are you talking about? You're about to be queen here. What?
You
say
that, and then that's
What's
why I'm
happening?
like, that crazy is why Christian Cole ain't in his right mind.
Oh, that put us fire.
Yo.
Think about that.
Hey, yo.
That's why that nigga ain't in his right mind. Because literally seconds later,
She's nuts.
they get this awkward embrace, and the king sees it where it looks like he's about to kiss her, and then you just hear a scuffle out of nowhere, niggas
chair
screaming.
thrown like in the Boondocks. Yeah. What chair thrown?
Yeah. And then they like, what the fuck is going on? And then you see in the crowd Sir Christian Cole putting hands and feet on.
Hands and feet. And my nigga tried to protect himself. He put
Put
out a
out a-
strap. Cole said, fuck is you doing? Give me
And
that
nigga
strap.
took and snapped his arm like a
Right.
chicken wing.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
Nigga.
man? Try to do that shit again.
He bludgeoned this nigga to death with his bare hands.
Bludgeon. I'm talking like this.
Caved his
His
skull
hole is in
in.
the back of his head. Like this
Caved,
right here is heat.
like hitting it to the point to where what was solid is now squishy and splashing up onto his white cloak.
He's hitting the floor.
Yeah, he's
Through
solid
his head.
to a liquid. Like, that's
And then
the best
got
way.
up and walked the fuck away.
Because what do you say? What do you say? He's the cop. He's the chief police officer there. And if he felt like that nigga needed to die for some type of reason, he threatened me. It was more people standing around me. They saw it. Had to kill him.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, how are they gonna spin that? Like, did he say some wild shit to the queen or the princess or whatever? And this nigga Christian Cole was like, "That's all I need to hear."
You see, nobody got him off of him.
Yeah.
Literally, nobody moved.
And he's
that nigga.
her sworn protector, so I'm thinking like he must have said something crazy.
And then Sir Breakbones is carrying her through the crowd.
That nigga came through the club like security, like, move, bitch.
So not only do you have the sworn protector, like beating the shit out of this nigga, you got Breakbones walking her through the crowd. So it just looks like that nigga said something crazy.
That nigga picked her up like a sack of potatoes
Like
and
she-
sat her back at the king's table like,
Your ass
stay
here.
right here.
Yeah, literally. That nigga nice, man. But you know, in the book, Cole beats that nigga. You know how he gets the name Breakbones? In a tournament, Cole breaks that nigga arm and collarbone. And they clown that nigga, call him Sir Breakbones.
That nigga Cole is nice out
That
here,
nigga
man.
Cole, that nigga broke his arm and collarbone. They call that nigga Sir Breakbones as a joke.
Hilarious.
That's a-
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But if you look at that,
Yeah.
and how quick he was beating them niggas' ass, Cole
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah, that nigga got hands and feet.
Cole nice.
So then we see, after all that wild shit happened, shotgun wedding.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of secrets
Yeah,
that
them-
came
yeah.
out. So many
Yeah,
secrets.
shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
The king is like, nah, fuck this, y'all get married right now.
Right now.
The motherfucking prince is there crying over his
Spilled milk.
lovers. Yeah, yeah,
Right over the spilled milk.
Hey, yo!
yeah. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, this nigga Sir Christian Cole about to commit samurai suicide.
Dog.
It's wild shit. He about to just
Supaku. I looked it up. I think it's
Okay.
called Supaku.
All right,
Yeah.
guy. So he get that big ass dagger out, about to stab himself in the chest, and the queen come out like, don't
What
do
you
it.
doing, bitch ass nigga? What you?
Meanwhile,
How nigga?
they in the motherfucking, they in the party hall. They announce a man and wife. She go to kiss that nigga. He be like, and turn his head, kiss that nigga on the cheek. Soon as it's official, King passed the fuck out on the floor again.
Yeah.
That nigga like a fainting goat at this point.
He ain't got too many more years left.
That nigga's
Ain't
blood
too
sugar
many more
get
time
low,
jumps.
and he just,
Yeah, ain't too
First
more
sign of
time
stress.
jumps.
and that's how the shit go off, bro.
I can't wait till the part where that nigga die. That's when shit sets off.
Yeah.
When that nigga died,
Yeah.
and they like withhold the death from people. They don't tell people he died. They
That's true Game of Thrones type shit.
that nigga died. They keep him in the room for an extra week, where like only 3 people know that he died, and they gave Aegon the king rule, like the king, the whole they go through a practice, whatever they did, they turn him into the actual like king.
Yeah, Joffrey type shit.
Yeah, they did that before anybody knew that nigga was dead. And then they told everybody, all right, he dead, we got the new king coming. Real quick.
My
Show, the preview for this one, they showed them introducing Aegon to his dragon.
Yep.
And going through that shit.
Yep.
And then you see the king is still there looking like a fucking mummy. Yeah, that nigga.
This whole first season, I feel like it's just a big time jump to get us into the second season when shit really goes down.
Yeah.
So they just introduced him. So this is the backstory. Everything we
Because this is the first 5 episodes. We got 5 more after this.
Yeah, and what I've seen was episodes 6 and 7 are a different cast than 8 through 10. It's like more people get swapped out at 8 through 10 than in 6 and 7. So it's like
But they did say from this first season they're coming. The young versions are coming back next season.
really?
Yeah.
They must be doing flashbacks or some shit like that.
No, yeah, because the shit I seen literally is like them older episodes 8 and 10.
Yeah, I just heard that they're coming back next season.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they must be doing some flashbacks.
But how so if they're gonna be that? Well, I guess filling in time jumps and
because they got to show when this nigga lost his eye and stuff. I'm pretty sure they're gonna show that.
Because then
was it breakbone shit you were just talking about?
Fucking
because Christian Cole look older too.
Yeah, they show a brief glimpse where this nigga's in a prison, I believe.
Cole?
Yeah. They show this nigga like in a cell
I ain't seen the trailer
with like
since,
lamplight,
7
and that nigga look bad.
Okay.
And then it flashed to something else. So
Yeah,
I said,
he cool. He getting out of that, man, because he's a big part of this story.
he gotta be.
Huge part of the
He
story.
gotta be.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's the ground.